Hello, little lights. Gather round because today I've got an amazing story about Jesus calming the storm. One day, Jesus and his disciples got into a boat to cross a lake. Jesus, feeling peaceful, fell asleep in the back of the boat. Suddenly, a huge storm appeared. The wind blew fiercely and the waves grew taller and taller. The disciples were so scared. They rushed to wake Jesus, shouting, "Lord, save us, we're going to drown!" Jesus opened his eyes, gazed at the storm, and calmly said to the wind and waves, "Quiet, be still." And just like that, the wind stopped, and the waves became completely calm. The disciples were amazed. They couldn't believe their eyes. They asked each other, "Who is this? Even the wind and the waves obey him." Jesus turned to them and asked, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" The disciples were filled with awe, realizing Jesus had the power to control the wind and the waves. So, what can we learn from this story? Jesus has power over everything, even storms. When we face scary or hard times, we can trust that Jesus is always with us and that he can help us. Just like the disciples, we should remember that Jesus is in control and that we don't need to be afraid. Now I have some questions for you, little lights. What happened when the storm came? The disciples were scared. What did the disciples do when they were afraid? They woke Jesus up. What did Jesus do to calm the storm? He told the wind and waves to be still, and they obeyed. How did the disciples feel after the storm calmed down? They were amazed and in awe. What can we learn from this story? We can trust that Jesus is always with us and that he is in control, even during scary times. For more sweet Bible stories like this, don't forget to follow and subscribe on YouTube at Little Light Story, Instagram at Little Light Storytime, TikTok at Little Light Storytime. Click that like button, share with your friends, and keep shining as little lights for Jesus. Until next time, bye-bye, little lights.